How to get a girlfriend in 2026, the brutal reality. Do you feel like the rule book for getting a girlfriend has been completely torched? The brutal reality is that most men are still playing by the old rules and getting absolutely crushed. Forget the cheesy pickup lines or endless swiping on dating apps. The truth is, attracting a high quality woman today demands a full system upgrade. In this video, I'm going to be handing you the no BS blueprint. We're going to cover the 3 critical upgrades you need to make. First, how to build your personal foundation from the ground up. Second, the exact action plan to go from starting a conversation to creating a real connection. And third, how to confidently turn a few dates into an exclusive relationship. Make sure that you stick around until the very end, because I'm going to share the one simple mindset adjustment that makes you the man that she chooses over everyone else. Point 1, the self-system upgrade. Alright, let's go right into it. The game has changed. Endless swiping has led to dating app fatigue, and social media has warped expectations. Just being an average guy is now a massive disadvantage. To succeed, you need a complete overhaul of your approach, starting from the inside out. This isn't about tricks or some type of manipulation. This is a systemic upgrade. Before you even think about approaching a woman, you have to conduct a brutal, honest self-audit. First, your appearance. This isn't about being a supermodel. It's about taking control of what you can. Get a haircut that's styled and intentional. Upgrade your wardrobe with clothes that fit your body well and that show that you have a deliberate style. This doesn't mean you have to buy expensive clothing. It means understanding what colors work for you and dressing for your body type. Your clothes should tell a story of the type of person that you are. And nail the basics of good hygiene. It's the non-negotiable foundation of attraction. These things signal self-respect, and people are drawn to those who are happy and confident in their own skin. Your physical presentation is the first sign of the value you offer. Don't underestimate details like a good watch or distinct cologne. They add a layer of sophistication that set you apart from the crowd. Next, your charisma. Modern charisma is built on 3 pillars: active listening, genuine confidence, and playful humor. When you're talking to someone, are you actually listening or just waiting for your turn to speak? True charisma makes the other person feel seen and heard. Learn to repeat back what they said to you in a question format. This lets them know that you're listening and makes them interested in you. They say that the person who asks the most questions controls the conversation. It's not the person who talks the most. Genuine confidence isn't about arrogance. It's the quiet certainty that comes from competence. Build it by setting and achieving small, consistent goals in the gym, in your career, and in a new skill. Each win, no matter how small, is a deposit into your confidence bank. Playful humor isn't about telling jokes. It's about creating a fun environment and not taking yourself too seriously when the occasion doesn't call for it. It's the ability to tease her gently and laugh at yourself, which shows you're comfortable in your own skin. Finally, you must build a life you genuinely love, a life that's awesome with or without a girlfriend. Women don't want to be the sole source of your happiness. They want to join the adventure you're already on. This plays into a major trend called love lure, with studies showing 1/3 of singles, 37%, are going on dates just for the story or the shared experience. Find your purpose or mission, and you'll meet women as a byproduct of simply living an interesting life. Last short tip here is to always take women on free or low-cost dates. This filters out those who are more interested in what you can provide than who you are, ensuring you connect with someone who values your time as much as you value theirs. Look, if what I'm saying is making sense and you're tired of trying to figure this all out on your own, then I want to offer you a shortcut. I've put together a private coaching program where I work with guys to build this system into their lives fast. This isn't generic advice. It's a personalized roadmap that cuts out the guesswork and guarantees you stop wasting time. If you're serious about not just getting a girlfriend, but becoming a man who effortlessly attracts high-quality women, then stop guessing. Click the first link in the description or the pinned comment below to learn more about my private coaching program. Now let's get back to the plan. Point 2, the action plan. From conversation to connection. The biggest single mistake that guys make is getting stuck in the texting trap. That endless, mind-numbing back and forth that leads absolutely nowhere. The 2026 dating scene is moving towards efficiency and authenticity, lining up with trends called true casting, where singles are committed to being their authentic selves from the first act. While this may be the ideal, it's just not always the reality. It's texting for logistics, not for writing a novel. The goal of a text conversation is to get to an in-person date. Take advantage of app features like voice notes or video prompts. These tools let you bypass the sterile nature of text, showcasing your personality, confidence, and sense of humor. If you're actually speaking to them, forget the interview questions. Instead of, "So, what do you do for fun?" try an assumptive statement. "You seem like the adventurous type. I bet you got some good stories." This invites a much more emotional and engaging response. Your goal is to create a playful dynamic that creates and makes her want to meet you, not to complete a resume screening. Leave the specific vetting for when you're in person. When it comes to the date itself, the old dinner and movie is dead. Plan a date that is an experience. Think a walk through a cool neighborhood or visiting an art gallery or hitting up an arcade. An activity-based date takes the pressure off and lets you connect naturally through a shared experience. Here's a gate-kept secret to find a high-quality woman. Farmers markets. The environment is relaxed, wholesome, and full of conversation starters. You're welcome. The point is to create a memory, not just an appointment. These kinds of dates give you both something external to focus on, which kills awkward silence, and reveals personality in a way that static interview-style date never could. It shows that you're a man who creates experiences, which is far more attractive than just being a man who buys things. Now, during the date, focus on creating chemistry. Make strong eye contact, use light, appropriate touch to build rapport, and most importantly, have fun. Your attitude is contagious. Be open to the surprise. Recent reports show 42% of singles are finding connections with a curveball, someone who doesn't fit their usual checklist. Plan 3. Point 3. Short activities that last about 40 minutes each. This venue stacking helps build rapport faster by creating multiple shared memories in one outing. A walk in the park, then grabbing ice cream and maybe hitting up a bookstore before you actually end the date. And remember, you need to end the date. Do not let her end it. Taking the lead shows confidence and leaves her wanting more. Point 3. Securing the relationship. The confident close. You've been on a few great dates. The chemistry is there. Now what? That's when you play it cool and let her initiate the "where do we stand" conversation. Never initiate it first, as this will show neediness. Many women will tell you that this is a manipulative tactic, but really they're just mad that they didn't get to it first. Men and women are not the same. A woman must like you more than you like her in a relationship. This is what's actually going to make it work, because they're way more likely to end the relationship than a man ever will be. So she needs to like you way more than you like her. So let her initiate the relationship. This does two things. First, it shows that you're not needy. You have other options, which makes her want you more. Second, it gives her the opportunity to meet those standards. Women love to work for a man that they find attractive and interesting. If she's not, you find out immediately and can move on without wasting months in limbo. High quality women appreciate this. It lays the foundation for a relationship where both parties get what they want. So that's the blueprint. The brutal reality is that the 2026 dating world does demand more from you. But the path forward has never been clearer. First, you execute the self-system upgrade, improving your appearance, your charisma, and building a life that you love. Then you use the action plan to turn authentic conversations into memorable dates. And finally, you learn the confident close, to turn those dates into a real relationship. This isn't easy. It requires real work. But the reward isn't just a girlfriend. The reward is becoming a confident, powerful, and attractive man in every area of your life. The secret is that the relationship just becomes a natural extension of the high-value man that you've chosen to be. If you want my help to actually implement this blueprint, make sure to click the first link in the description or the pinned comment below to check out my private coaching program. Price drops happen every few members, so stop procrastinating. In an effort to build a stronger foundation, you need to watch this video next. Click the video and I'll see you over there.